Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do, still with the camp, sound like a little big boss dog, K-po through the door, hit the top this box and fucking my soliloquy. Remember, tough talks don't last, good people do it enough self. Caught him in the fight line, maybe you met a peak game, metaphors of what's swing. Alright, man, so Richardson Hitchins, a fighter that, you know, is very good, is now politicking. What do you mean, boss? He's telling Gary Antuanne Russell to build his name first. Gary Antuanne Russell has a belt. You have a belt. If I'm not mistaken, you have the IBF belt. Gary Antuanne Russell has the WBA belt at 140 pounds. Why are you telling him to build his name? He's a champion. Right? He's a champion. He beat El Rayo, and I think he defended it, if I'm not mistaken, or is he about to defend it? I think he about to defend it. Right? So you basically ducking Rick with another champion. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what gets me about these guys who claim, you know, that they want to fight everybody. They start politicking. Richardson Hitchins, what are you doing in the sport of boxing right now? Who have you fought to sit there and tell Gary Antuanne Russell that he need to get his name up first? You not even doing. Eddie Hearn came out, and look, I like Richardson Hitchins as a fighter. But Eddie Hearn even came out and said, bro, he lost money putting on pay-per-view events for you. He said that openly. He said, look, man, I lost money putting on fights for him. You know what I mean? He was like, I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway because he's my fighter. And I believe in him. But I lost money, right? Putting on these events for him so he can, you know, have his fight. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, bro, you forgot that? Like, look, I get it. You believe in yourself, and I'm never going to speak against a fighter believing. You're supposed to believe in yourself. But when it come down to everything else, like, you ain't really did nothing in the sport of, you ain't fought anybody. You trying to ride off of this, you know, George Kambosos win, but George Kambosos, let's be real, his claim to fame was Teofimo. After that, he ain't did nothing. He ain't knocked off nobody else after that. He got stopped by Lomachenko. He fought some unknown guy that he fought to, like, they gifted him a win. He ain't looked. You know what I mean? He had, the night he stepped up to the plate, he beat Teofimo, right? And after that, he ain't did nothing. So it's like, you kind of in the same boat as, you know, if that's the case, we need to sit there and say that about you too. You trying to fight Devin Haney, right? And I ain't gonna lie, like, part of me want to see that fight, but then I'm like, man, it's gonna be kind of boring because it's going to be a boxing match, right? It's just going to be technical boxing. It ain't finna be, it's not a clash on styles like how Brian Norman and Devin Haney's was, right? It's going to be some trash talking, and then you get in there, it's going to be like, you know, me coming from a boxing background, I'm going to be like, okay, it's going to be entertaining from an aspect of, okay, I know what you're doing, but from a fight fan perspective, it's going to be like, from a consumer, like me just paying for the fight, I'm like, it's gonna be boring. We already know. Y'all, it's gonna be like chess. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of y'all gonna be willing to take no risk. Right? Whereas Gary Antuanne Russell against you, that's a good clash on styles. Because Gary Antuanne Russell gonna come, he trying to get you out of there. Right? But in his own way. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna let his hands go. You know what I'm saying? So I think Richardson Hitchins know that Gary Antuanne Russell's a problem. I keep telling y'all this. Y'all think I'm playing. That dude is a problem. Right? That's why nobody really calling his name out. And that's the sad part about the whole thing. It's like, this dude is a champion. It's just like Baccarat at 154. What are people saying? Oh, he ain't did nothing. What has he done? What is he doing? Why nobody fighting him then? Why ain't nobody calling him out? Oh, it's because he ain't doing numbers. Okay. What does that mean? That's an excuse. Well, that's an excuse. He's a champion. Huh? He's a champion at 154. Just like Gary Antuanne Russell's a champion at 140. Nobody want to fight him. Oh, he ain't did nothing. He got a belt. I get if he ain't got nothing. If he ain't got nada, I'll be like, hey, man, yo. If he ain't got nothing, I'll be like, yo, you on to something. But he's a champion. Right? Gary Antuanne's a champion. He beat El Rayo. Beat the brakes off of him. Huh? Oh, he need to do more. You know, for I fight him, I don't care. You know, he need to do more at the weight. What are we doing? Like, why do we do this in boxing? Why do these dudes get belts and then start politicking? When they ain't got no belt, I fight anybody. I don't care. Then they get a belt. Oh man, he need to do more. He a champion like you. Fight him. What are we doing? Why are we talking like this? I couldn't be a promoter because my fighters, everybody fighting everybody. We ain't doing no talking. Hey, don't mention no dude name. And I'll tell it to the media. My fight, hey, he didn't want to fight him. My fighter didn't want to fight him. My fighters would be mad at me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I promise you. Hey man, he didn't want to fight Buddy, so you know that's why he fighting him. I'ma keep it 1,000. Yo, we gonna talk one-on-one on a one-on-one. We're gonna be like, hey bro, yo, hey man, you know, woo. You know what I mean? You wanna fight Buddy? Man, nah, man, I don't know what he did. Hey man, look, this was on the table right now. He a champion, you a champion. What's up? Man, I don't know. All right, cool. All right, bet. Right? I ain't gonna say nothing right now, but I'm just letting you know, like, I'm letting the media know, man, you ain't want to fight this nigga. Well, don't tell him. Nah. We're gonna keep it 1,000. That's the type of promoter I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling him, hey, man, look, he ain't want to fight him, bro. I tried to talk to him, he didn't want to do it. So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna ride my fighter, though. I feel like my fighter could beat dude, but he didn't want to fight him. So, it is what it is. And we on to the next. You know what I'm saying? That's how my tip would be, right? I don't like all this stuff these young fighters doing nowadays. Like, they get belts, and it's like they just, oh, what has he done? Oh, what has he done? Bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that stuff, right? You need to fight, bro. This is why I like the old fighters, because the old fighters, they get belts, and they get more hungry, right? That's why the Floyds, the Pacquiaos, you know what I mean? Sugar Shanes, the Sugar Rays, the Marvin Hagler, all these dudes, bro, when they got belts, they got more hungry. These dudes, they get belts, they full now. They satisfied. I feel like I'm about to throw up again. Boss been sick the last couple of days. But they get full and they get satisfied, bro. Right? It's like they get a belt, up, I got the belt now, I'm good. No, you still got a whole body of work you got to do. You still got to fight the other champions. You still got other fights. That's why the only fighter who temperature that I like right now is David Benavidez. That man ain't ducking no wreck. He won't smoke with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He hungry, bro. He like, man, look, I want to fight the best fights. That's what it is. He ain't doing no politicking or none of that. But he like, I'm not waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if we not fighting next, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He said, I waited on Canelo. He didn't want to fight. So, hey, I'm going over here. I'm finna go fight this dude over here. That's what I like about Cuz. Because he ain't ducking no smoke. His mindset is, man, hey, you want to fight? No? All right, cool. I'm going to go fight him then. That's the mindset that he has. That's the mindset these young dudes need to have. They need to be ready to fight. They not willing to do that. Then when you call them out on, that's when they want to get gangster. Oh, man, what you mean? What you mean I ain't willing to fight? I'm a fighter. I'll fight anybody. Then show it then. Go fight Gary Antuanne Russell. Tell Eddie Hearn, reach out to PBC and negotiate some terms. What are we doing? I'm tired of this stuff, bro. This stuff dry. Like, we need fighters to fight each other. And this is why I started not watching certain fights. That's why I didn't watch Canelo Crawford. Because I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for Terrence Crawford to fight Canelo. They finna fight again. I didn't ask for that. Okay? I didn't ask for that. I don't care about that crap. I want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. But we know why. We just watched David Benavidez destroy Anthony Yarde. Canelo don't want to get destroyed like that. Right? He just want to lose. Right? He'll take just a loss. He don't want to get destroyed. That's why he don't want to fight David Benavidez. Terrence Crawford don't want to get destroyed. That's why they don't want to fight David Benavidez. Because I'm telling you, that man right there, you saw how he had Anthony Yarde looking in there? The man sitting there looking like this. Like, you ever got a whooping and you got that hand up, you like, that's how he had Buddy in the corner. Blood dripping on his nose and his whole face bloody. Like this. All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm telling you. Hey, man. I'm telling you. Hey, man. They got to do something different. Let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.